Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your weekend quickie. This is a new installment to my channel. This is where we will do one card general energy and one card clarifier for Aries through Pisces. So if you're dealing with someone who is Aries through Pisces, we're going to get a card for every single sign, just short messages that'll give you a little bit of intel about this weekend. Now, even though this is a weekend quickly, this can extend from this weekend to the next weekend, so keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind these are general readings, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link will always be in the description box below. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. Also, currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks. So if I get any reversals, I will accept them, okay? Now, with your general energy, right? These are all upright. Both of them are all upright, but I won't shuffle these. So these will always be upright. Your main energy will be upright. But with your clarifying deck, there will be reversals because that adds on and builds a story for your messages that I meant to give you guys today. Okay, so when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Up in My Heart by Sean Garrett. I always leave the song's links in the description box below because I want you to click it and listen to it after your reading is done. The message that I picked up with that is that somebody is tired of playing, right? There is somebody wants something serious and long term. Somebody wants something that's more concrete and solid. They're no longer willing to have a very casual, relationship with someone. So let's see what we get today, okay? And I hope everyone's doing well. I always hold the deck down and part it randomly and see what underlying energies we get. Look at that. The Ace of Swords, like I said, somebody doesn't want to play anymore. And when I pick the main energies, predominantly this is you guys. I feel like for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising individuals, you guys are no longer wanting to be open, right? Somebody wants to have something serious, concrete, like somebody. And with this Ace of Swords, you're going to communicate it very straight to the point, okay? That's the message that I'm getting for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising individuals. So let's get clear. Let's get a general energy card. Too many flipped up. I'm going to take a lot because we're getting clarifiers for all, or main energies rather for all, but that was a big chunk. So if you're dealing with the Aries, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus through Pisces now. Okay. We have the Four of Swords if you're dealing with a Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. If you are dealing with another Cancer, you have the Ten of Wands. If you are dealing with a Leo, you have the Six of Cups. Okay. If you are dealing with a Virgo, you have the Emperor. Oh my God, the last three readings that I've had, Virgo has had Emperor or Hierophant. Interesting. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Cups. Scorpio through Pisces now. Okay, you got a few flip out. If you're dealing with Scorpio, there's their own cards. You have the Tower. If you're dealing with a Libra, you have the Chariot. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, you have the Knight of Swords. If you're dealing with Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups. If you're dealing with Pisces, you have the Three of Swords. Underlying energies following that is the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords, okay? The Queen of Cups, this is your energy. Five of Swords, like I said, yeah. Because remember, in the beginning, we had the Ace of Swords. So this gives me energy that you guys are, you kind of feel like there's going to be some type of confrontation when you tell this individual how you feel and what it is that you really want. Okay. So we're going to get a clarifier for every single one of these cards. We're going to hold the deck down randomly. Yep. And you have the Knight of Cups. So again, somebody is wanting this, somebody being you specifically, you're wanting a love offer. And you wanting this to go in your favor. You're wanting this individual to, accept what it is that whatever you're communicating to this person, you want this person to be on the same page. That's the message that I'm getting for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising individuals today. Okay. So again, we're going to get messages for Aries through Pisces, clarifiers. And let's see what we get for you guys today. Okay, let's get started. So, if you are dealing with the Aries, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. For Taurus, the Moon in reverse. For Gemini, the Empress in reverse. For Cancer, the Fool in reverse. You guys see all the cards outright. Look at that. So it's not that I'm doing it wrong, because there's uprights. Okay. Because I'm like, dang. Okay, look at that. You have the Three of Wands in reverse for the Leo. The deck isn't upside down because there's reversals and uprights. Okay. Two flipped out. For our Virgo, you have the Seven of Cups. For Sagittarius, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, these two wanted to, these three actually. Okay, so a few came out actually. So for Scorpio, you have the Six of Cups in reverse. For Libra, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. For Capricorn, you have the Ace of Swords upright. For Aquarius, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. And then we just need one for, oh, look, there was one peeking out. There was one already flipped over. For the Pisces, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let us get started with your reading. For, if you're dealing with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, what I'm picking up for this, for some of you guys, this Aries individual may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. This person is moving slow as hell, and I feel like you're losing patience, and you may feel like this, you know, this happily ever after with this Four of Wands in reverse is never going to happen, because this person is definitely moving at a snail's pace, literally. So I feel like for a lot of you guys with this Aries, you're starting to get impatient. There's a heavy energy of impatience with the Aries. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Four of Swords right next to the Moon card in reverse. And we know the Moon card are brightest about things hidden, things unknown. With it coming up in reverse, something has come to the surface that made this Taurus or you retreat. Either you retreated from this Taurus or this Taurus retreated from you. Because the Four of Swords is definitely somebody needing to take a break, right? Because there was heartbreak involved. You have a Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is right over this heart chakra. But what I always say with this particular card, you see how his hand is reaching down? Like he has a little more fight in him for the situation, almost reaching for the sword. So there's a possible coming back with you and this individual after somebody found out something, because something was found out. Also, keep in mind, we have a full moon in this in the sign of Aries on the 7th of this month, so something may come out around that time, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Empress in reverse. Now, what I get from this literally is that, you know, because the Empress is about, this is a half of a divine counterpart, a lifelong person, you know, a lifelong partner. With this Empress coming up in reverse right next to the Ace of Pentacles, you and your partner may have recently split, right? There may have been a divorce. There may have been a legal separation. And I feel like something is going on. Somebody may have left the home, because with the Ace of Pentacles, that's that home life. And I'm going to say again, you have this full moon in the background. I feel like during the time of the full moon on the 7th, you're going to get some type of messages from this Gemini person, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, in regards to what's going on moving forward into your foundation, because the aces are new, you know, things that are new. So this Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual is going to communicate with you about what's going to happen moving forward in this relationship, okay? If you are dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Fool card in reverse. It's looking like this is not going to be a positive outcome for you and this Cancer individual, because the Fool card in reverse is about somebody not taking a chance because they feel like it's too much of a burden, okay? That's the message that I picked up for that. If you're dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Six of Cups, and it's clarified by the Three of Wands. The Wands, again, this is this Leo, this is a fire sign energy. You and this person may have had a strong connection at one point, feel very fond of each other, felt like you guys were life partners, meant to be. But I feel like this Leo individual, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, they're no longer seeing a future with you. Because, you know, the Three of Wands is about seeing into the future, seeing something positive on the horizon. It's coming up in reverse. So it feels like at one point you guys had a strong union, strong relationship, but this person, specifically the Leo, may no longer feel that way. If you are dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Emperor right next to the Seven of Cups. I feel like this person may have options. This Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual may have options, and they are kind of, I'm getting an energy of arrogance. Like this person is kind of putting you on hold and making you just wait for whatever it is they decide. Because they're definitely, look at this shadow. and they're looking at this Seven of Cups, this person is definitely kind of playing the field or keeping their options open. That's what I get for this Virgo individual. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, funny, they have the Seven of Cups also. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person, they're playing the field also. Definitely, because the Page of Pentacles is coming in trying to give an offer, you see. They're giving an offer, they're extending an offer. In reverse, that's the opposite. So the Sagittarius individual is kind of keeping their options open right now too. And I feel like they may more so want to be single. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Tower. The Tower clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. This speaks volumes for itself. It seems like you and this person definitely fell apart. You know, you got somebody specifically may have been put out of the home. You just have one person falling out of that castle, okay? So somebody may have been put out of their home. This is somebody you've been with for a while. You have quite a bit of history with that Six of Cups, because that's about the soulmate, a past life, this lifetime. But there's history with the Six of Cups. You and this person have history. And there was definitely a breakup with you and the Scorpio individual. If you're looking to reconcile, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, at least not at this time. If you are dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Chariot card, and then you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's like this. Okay, what I'm picking up is that this person wants to move towards you. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person wants to move towards you, and they want to have forward movement with you. They don't want to be at a break with you, because, you know, the Four of Swords upright is about taking a break, retreating, falling back from a situation. They want to come out of this break with you. They want to move towards you. So if you're dealing with a Libra, this person wants to reconnect with you. That's the energy I'm picking up. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So this Capricorn individual can have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. But more than anything, I feel like this person is going to come in very quickly with some messages. You're going to hear from this Capricorn. If you haven't heard from this individual for a while, you're going to hear from this person very soon. And with this Ace of Swords, this person is going to put everything out on the table, everything that they felt, whatever you guys went through, they're going to put it out on the table. If you're dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Two of Swords. This person's no longer indecisive about you in the union, you guys' relationship. And I know that because the Two of Swords, that is Aquarius energy, that's sword energy. This person is no longer in their mind about whether or not they want to be in a long-term relationship with you. This person is moving forward, and they're going to speak to you about an offer or extend an offer. Especially, they're definitely going to communicate how they feel about you if you're dealing with an Aquarius individual. If you are dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Three of Swords right next to the Knight of Swords in reverse. So that lets me know that, you know, some of you, again, this Pisces individual can have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, because this is a lot of air energy right here, right? This person could definitely have some strong air sign placements, but also, you know, it doesn't look like there's going to be a reunion with this person, especially with this Knight of Swords in reverse, because we know the Knight of Swords is fastest moving knight in the deck, and they come through with hasty and quick communication. It looks like this person, you and this person, are no longer talking to each other right now, and it seems like it might be that way for a while, because either this person or you or both of you guys are still focused on this heartbreak, okay? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.